about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny DeMoore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. And listen, while you see me by myself right now, I will not be dolo for a prolonged period of time. This is Cowboys Convos, where we have conversations about the Dallas Cowboys. Now, LandLord will be here. You know, that's why his channels are connected. He will be here. He has some ligaments to drop off. He has some nefarious stuff to do. But he will be here momentarily. But while we wait, y'all know the usual rules and regulations when you tap in with your independent content creators. First and foremost, when we go live, please, please, please hit that like button. The more likes that we get on a video, the more that YouTube will put in the algorithm so it can meet more folks. It can get out there to more people. Right? That helps the channel to grow. It helps the channel to prosper. If you want that for hen, if you want that for land, please do that. Please hit that like button. After you hit that like button, please go ahead and hit that share button, man. He said, man, nigga had me singing R. Kelly on the intro. Hey, man. I'm telling you, this shit slap, dog. Hey, shout out to my brother, man, for making the beat, man. Shout out to my brother for making the beat, man. But yeah, man, it was soothing. I had to make it. I had to make this like the background music, man. It keeps me focused, you know. It keep me locked in, man. But please hit that like. Please hit that share if you care. Now remember, we are back practicing manifestation inside of the liquor store. LandLord has threatened me with physical harm if we do not keep manifesting. So, I need y'all to drop 7 emojis. I need you to share the content 7 times. I need you to slap Matt Eberflus' ass 7 times. If you want to donate, you can hit the Cash App with $7. You can hit the Super Chat with $7. We are practicing manifestation inside of the liquor store today, man. Matter of fact, let me just add that in there. Boom, boom, boom. Donations. I don't know what Ghost on. Ghost is angry at the world right now. Everybody gotta go. He said, shot and Eberflus or Walmart quality coaches. This what you get. 6 wins. Dak The deer ain't big enough superstar. He outplayed by many quarterbacks. Well, when you have the worst defense in the league, I'm sure that other quarterbacks that you play are going to have amazing numbers. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different animal. It's a different animal going up against top 10 scoring defenses and shit. And then going up against our defense, man. But, you know, it is what it is. Salute to Ghost in the building for the interaction. D-Rail in the building. JV B-Boy in the building. Salute to everybody, man. But let's go ahead and start talking about this shit, man. And nothing's changed, honestly, man. The real question I want to ask y'all, I do want y'all opinion. You know, this is going to be like class participation. This is going to be class participation. If you were the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, are you allowing your star players, the Dak Prescotts, the CeeDee Lambs, the George Pickens, you know, the Quinnen Williams, the Overshawns, you know, are you allowing them to play in these final 2 games? That's the real question I want to know from y'all out there. Because I get varying answers, you know, across the board. Some people want the Dallas Cowboys to go out there and continue to compete. I get it. I understand the never give up mentality, the never quit shit. And then you got some folks that just want to close the doors on this season, get out this motherfucker healthy. You know, no fuss, no lingering bullshit, anything like that. So I needs to know, and I wants to know, you know, are you sitting your starters these final 2 games? My boy said Tankathon. Rogue said absolutely not. Starters are done. It's preseason as far as I'm concerned. He said upload the clip. Let's evaluate. Somebody gonna go missing if one of our starters get hurt. I mean, listen. Hell yeah, I'm live, boss. See, boss is a responsible content creator. He be doing pre-recorded shows and releasing them to his fans. I am not responsible like that. I be trying. When you see Henny DeMoore, he is on this bitch live. Now, if you want that motherfucking link, I will send you that motherfucking link. You said we have to win against the Commanders. You know, when it comes to games like this and both of the teams are out of the playoffs, like beating the Commanders is sort of doing them a favor. Because they got a very, very, very good draft pick right now. They got a damn good draft pick right now. So, really beating the Commanders, if you hate the Commanders, you sort of want them to fuck their draft position up. You sort of want them to fuck their draft position up so that they can't get a better player in the draft than you can. Like, there's nothing that the Commanders gain from beating the Dallas Cowboys. There's nothing the Dallas Cowboys gain by beating the Washington Commanders. You're doing them a favor by beating them. They want to lose. You know, that's why that's why we were having that conversation, me, Star, and Boss and them. You know, that we were having that conversation in the post game, you know, after the game was over. And Boss, I'm sending you the link right now. Yeah, I sent you a video I sent you the link just in case you want to jump on. So, if you really hate them niggas, if you really hate the Washington Commanders, you don't want them to prosper long term, you want that draft pick they getting to be god awful. And I don't believe that Dak Prescott would lose to the Washington Commanders. That's why you don't play him. Because Dak can go out, listen, if Dak and George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb go out there and they play against this beat up ass Washington team with that bad defense and that bad offense, they gonna run the score up. They gonna put like 40 points up on them niggas. Dak gonna throw for like 3-4 touchdowns, 400 yards in these final 2 games of pop. He gonna have like 800 total yards and like 10 touchdowns total in these last 2 games if you allow Dak Prescott and the offense to play these tanking ass teams that don't want to win at all. Right? So if you go out here and you sit Dak and you sit CeeDee Lamb and you sit George Pickens, and you run with Ryan Flournoy if he's healthy, Right? If Ryan Flournoy is hurt, you sit his ass too. If you run out this bitch with Jalen Tolbert and Cavante Turpin and John Domingo as your wide receivers and Brevin Spann-Ford and them as your tight ends and Joe Milton as your quarterback, you might be able to find a way to lose these last 2 games. Organically. Organically, you can lose. If you want to get the 6-10-1, like Ghost is saying, and get that top 10 pick, you need to see Joe Milton. Because that shit that Shotty was talking about, learning how to win, that shit is not going to happen this year. Even if you get to 8-1, you are not a winner. You're not a winner. That's 500. That's a 500 record. That's not building a winning culture. If you wanted to be a winning team and a winning culture, you would have won more games when they counted. You would have found a way to beat the Detroit Lions. You would have not let yourself get embarrassed by fucking J.J. McCarthy and them, who went right back to being ass this week. Motherfucker scored 13 points after scoring 34 on y'all. They said, man, it depends if my fantasy football team win today. I need them niggas now. I feel it, dog. I feel it. But all I'm saying is this, man. Like, long term, if we want this team to actually go somewhere, we need to play our backups, man. Done for this organization. Yeah, you just don't like that. I'm not even finna have a back and forth for you gonna ask a crazy ass question like, what has Dak done for this organization? We just not gonna do it. You know what I mean? So you can be upset if you want. You hate everybody, so it don't really matter, Ghostface. You'll be all right. He said, don't put any starters on that Washington field. I wouldn't. I would not put any starters out there. Now, you're gonna have to. Well, I'll say it like this. You might have to play 1 or 2 of your offensive linemen, depending on, what the depth is looking like. You might end up having to play some of them guys. I mean, they balled out against the damn Packers too, did they not? Did they not put up 40 points on the Packers? Did they not put up 27 points when they went on the road against the Panthers? Did they not put up 30 points against the Detroit Lions? I mean, you can't pick and choose, what to be mad at. Like, yes, they had a couple bad outings. That happens over the course of a 17-game season. You're not going to be locked in and perfect every single week. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not feasible. It's just not likely to happen. There's been plenty of games where they've showed up and they performed. They showed up and put up points in more games than games they did not. You can't say that for the defense. Because you may not believe this or not. Cool. You named a couple of games. Giants, they put up 37 points. No, they put up 40. They put up 40 against the Packers. They put up 30 against the Lions. There's been plenty of games where they put up points, bro. Like, there's way more games where they put up points than games where they did not. Even in some of them games, like you mentioned Minnesota, they scored 26. It's not like they scored 10. They scored 26 points. The bigger issue in that game was your defense gave up 34. You know what I mean? So I understand you're frustrated and you're upset and you want more for this team. But we need to direct our anger at the biggest culprits right now. What's up with you, man?
What's happening?
Man, I'm here, my boy. How you been living?
Not well. As far as my sports life, you know what I'm saying? My little phrase I coined. My sports life ain't doing too great as far as the Cowboys go. But I ain't gonna hold you. Everything else is wonderful. You know that sucks, right?
Yep, that's part of it, man.
Alabama just pulled off the first road win in college football playoff history. You know what I'm saying? We just pulled the first road win off. And, yeah. The Spurs, number 2 in the West. We doing great things. My young team is hooping. And then there's the Cowboys.
And then there's the Cowboys.
My sports life is okay, but the Cowboys, they the most important one. You know what I'm saying? They the one. I wouldn't say I was a fan of Alabama as long, but, you know, they pretty neck and neck. As long as I can remember, I was a Cowboy fan. As long as I can remember, I was an Alabama fan. So I don't remember which one came first, the chicken or the egg. But the Cowboys is near and dear to my heart, probably more than anything else. And they want to screw it up. So I'm devastated, to be honest with you.
I understand. So listen, fuck the formalities. Let's get into some real talk. You playing niggas these last 2 games or not?
For what?
I don't know. I'm asking you a simple question. You playing them you playing them or we going head first to the tankathon and seeing what Joe Milton can do?
The kind of guy I am, I like to do stuff that make logical sense. If you can find me some logical reasons to do it, then, you know, that would outweigh the bad, then let me know.
I mean,
if you can't, then
not
you know
for me.
my answer. Okay.
Not for me, the Cowboy fan. Like, I can't think of a reason to play these niggas. Like I told them, like somebody in the chat said we need to beat the Commanders. I said, like, you doing them niggas a favor beating their ass. They want to lose.
The game you wanted to win was yesterday.
Detroit.
The game you wanted to win was Minnesota. I'm talking about even if you wanted some moral stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, if you wanted something to build on for next year, those was the wins to me. It wasn't fucking Washington. It was winning against a good defense in Minnesota, going to beat another good defense against the Chargers. Mm-hmm. Those was some wins that you can build off of, or like your coach Shotty say, he can learn how to win from. I don't give a damn about those other teams, to be honest with you.
Like I was telling them, like the learning to win shit is out the window now. Because even if you win these final 2 games, being 8-1 is not a winner. You know, it's like you ain't played no games at all. You started the season 0-0. That's 500. You started as a 500 coach. You started as a 500 coach, my nigga.
You did all this just to end up in the same spot you was.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think Jerry Jones said it best yesterday. We really underachieved this year, man. Real talk. I think we really underachieved this year. And I can't ignore the fact that Michael Parsons was a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? Especially early. You don't want to just uproot your team like that. You know what I'm saying? That early in the year, you got a brand new head coach and you do all that. Those are not smart football moves. But believe it or not, I truly think we will be better from that in the future. But, you know, right now, probably not. You know what I'm saying? I figured that. But I did think that with the weaponry we had with Dak Prescott, I just felt good about our chances. And, like, they didn't really disappoint, but the team as a whole did. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dak went and held his end of the bargain for the most part of the year. You know what I'm saying? He having a pretty damn good year. But in Cowboy Nation, we quickly reminded that it's 2 sides of the ball, and defense wins championships. We know that. If you ever question that, and I'm an offensive player, y'all know that. If you ever question if defense wins championships, this year right here should let you know, like, bruh, if you don't have a defense, you don't have a chance. That's what it sounds like.
It's been the case. You know, we did the shows. We looked at how bad the defense been in the postseason and how many good defenses Tom Brady had. They had like a top defense every time he won the Super Bowl, and we looked at Troy Aikman. I think the Dallas Cowboys never gave up 30 points in the postseason when Troy was the quarterback. It was all kind of crazy shit we were looking at.
If you can pull off that shit, you better win some games.
Yeah. And to your point, Dallas, and this is the thing. I'm not saying, because it's a team sport. Everybody could be, better in theory. There are times where niggas ain't come through. There were times where they didn't sustain drives. There were times where the play calling was bad. There were times where they settled for field goals when they probably shouldn't. All that is true. But in totality, you have a top 5 offense in the entire league. Like, if you're top 5, that means there's other niggas in there worse than you. All around the league, and they're finding success. Dallas Cowboys are averaging 2.6 points per drive, which is 5th in the National Football League. They're averaging 37.5 yards per drive, which is 1st. Dallas Cowboy defense is giving up 2.8 points a drive, which is last in the NFL. 35 yards a drive allowed, which is 28.
And you got to see, look at how bad you got to be on defense to offset such an awesome offense. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell, man. Real talk. And I know y'all don't want to hear some of the things I have to say about this team and the structure of this team, but I can't help but place blame where I see fit. And like I said, man, I seen it was somebody arguing me in my text message, in my chat box, my comment section, I'll say, about, Shotty would have lost his job. Man, you know how my stance. I look at it like us as men, sometimes the only option is to die. Bro, you gotta be, as a man, you should have already wrote that off in your head. Once you start getting old enough to walk and, you know what I'm saying, do things on your own, it's potential that it might come a time where I might have to risk my life for everybody else. You got to just go ahead and get that in your head. So it's always an option, man. You sat up there and said yes to some capacity. You had to. You said yes to this shit, bro. I know we don't want to talk about that. I know we don't want to go there. But how defiant, how rebellious do you think he was? And could he have turned up even more on his rebelliousness? Shotty. He had to say yes to some capacity, bro. We gonna have to realize that. He did not filibuster the whole organization. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, nope, I'm not doing it. He could have filibustered everything and said, we not going past this. I'm not finna do it. I refuse. It could have been a standoff. It could have been a standoff in that mud. Real talk, bro. To some capacity, Shotty had to agree to this shit, bro. And y'all, the quicker we realize that, the further we'll be. And I'm telling you, if you don't like yes men, I don't think Shotty's just a 100% ass-kissing yes man, but if major things like that happening under your nose, that's obviously bad for the team. I don't know if that's the type of guy that I want. I'm sorry. And I know it ain't much room for other people like that in Dallas, but it is what it is, bro. You said yes to some capacity to Eberflus. You said yes to some capacity to about Michael Parsons being traded. You had to say yes or okay, or make that epic sign we be saying. Yeah, you said something. You had to, bro. Well, I'm not excluding you. You not finna be treated as a innocent bystander, bro. Not on my watch. I'm not doing it. No. If you was in the car with them niggas who spent on me and shot up my house, do you think I supposed to be like, oh, he ain't pull a trigger, he's straight? Nah, bro, you was with them. You was in the car. And if I catch them, do you think I'm not gonna shoot at the car because you in there?
Nah, you gonna shoot at the car.
You getting it, bro, because you was with them, bro. Let's quit separating this shit. Shot is a grown-ass man. He took the job, too. He took that shit. How many other excuses y'all want to make for him? His ass said yes, and he signed on the fucking dotted line. I'm sick of this shit, bro. Real talk. That nigga signed on the dotted line, man. He had an option to say no. I'm good. But y'all want to separate it and act like he an innocent bystander. I'm not standing for that, bro. And this is why I ain't been on here, because I don't got a lot of good shit to say about this team. I'm honest to God disappointed, bro. I feel bad about this team, bro. I hate that this shit went this way. Like, I'm pissed, for real. Like, and to go out in the fashion we went out in, but y'all gonna sit up here and be like, oh, shot it straight and this, separate this. Nah, fuck that. Because he signed the dotted line, he accepted the job as a grown fucking man, and he gotta hold this shit too. Straight up.
Boss, you got anything you want to add to that?
Nah, LandLord just being too hard, man. LandLord. LandLord, he came in swinging. It's some truth to what he's saying, though. Like, it's a hard balance to kind of get that right, where it's a combination of taking responsibility and then knowing when it's kind of out of your hands. It's the hard part of being a Dallas Cowboy head coach. But it's like, because what we really saying is we want somebody who willing to commit career suicide for their dream jobs. But that's honestly what you got to be willing to do. If you want to be the best coach you can be in Dallas, you got to be willing to come in and say, I'm gonna be here for a short period. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna stand on it being the way that it need to be done, and all this diplomat stuff. That's what LandLord is saying, is how much diplomacy are we gonna take from you? You know what I mean? Where you trying to get it right, you fight for Booger, but you lay down for Blue. But I blame more front office though. I'm more so on like front office creates this culture. To me, that makes it almost impossible to be a head coach.
Yeah, because to LandLord point, I understand where he's coming from. You know, like, it's true. Like, he was the head coach when Michael Parsons got traded. You know, he had to, in some form of capacity, agree, you know, to take on Matt Eberflus at his ward or whatever to be his defensive coordinator. But that's the case with every head coach we've had. All these niggas had to make concessions. Bill Parcells didn't want Terrell Owens, and guess what? He had fucking Terrell Owens. Right. Mike McCarthy ain't know shit about getting no goddamn me. What's the quarterback with the fucked up ass hairline? Trey Lance. He woke up with a whole nother quarterback on his
right.
on his roster.
Yeah.
Did he go to Jerry and say stop doing that? I doubt it. He accepted Kellen Moore. There's not a motherfucker that done been through here. You know,
they don't have to deal with that, right?
There's not a motherfucker that done been through here that this shit ain't happened. They all done said yes. That's why they got the fucking job.
Right.
So
that's really the reason why we haven't been successful.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
We can say what we want to say, but at the end of the day, it's a reason why we ain't went where we need to go. Because everybody gonna say yes eventually. Because it's the Dallas Cowboys, it's a big job opportunity. And then now you get in the seat and you just happy to be there. Mm-hmm. That ain't what up, bro. Somebody gotta have some balls, bro. Somebody gotta stand for what they believe in. I'm just that type of guy. So everybody ain't though. And I don't give a damn how they feel about me in the chat, to be honest with you, bro. I'm so mad at this team, bro. I swear to God, boy. Like, I'm pissed. I expected much better than this. Real shit. I wasn't excited to do this show. Y'all lucky he ain't got me here. Straight up, boy. Oh, man, boy. They talking about, oh, he is Mike McCarthy. Nah, I want my team to do fucking good. How about that?
They said they say no, they don't even get the job.
Hey, that what I just said. As a man, sometimes your option is to die, nigga. Say no then.
That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Go be a prosperous coach somewhere else that really gives a damn about winning then. You act like you just can't miss the opportunity. Man, fuck that.
No,
because guess what? You're going to be out of Dallas in a minute.
See,
you're going to be out of Dallas in a minute, right or wrong.
You right. You right on that. It's just, I feel like it's hard, bro, because Shotty waited 20 years for this opportunity, bro.
And he happy to be here. And this the results that you're going to get.
It's the case with every coach, though, LandLord. Like, who is taking this job with Jerry Jones and not taking concessions. You can't name a coach.
Did y'all hear what Jerry just said though yesterday?
Listen, ultimately, bro, we know it's the front office. What I'm saying is, you chose to go up under them though. So what we supposed to do? Boss, you as a grown man sign that damn dotted line. So it was a shock that you had to work on the Jerry Jones. That what you telling me?
It's not a shock, but at the same time, hold on.
I'm not excusing it.
I ain't asked you to excuse it, but I'm saying when you go to somebody's company, they company is ran how they want to run it, landlord. You can't come in here and change the way this nigga run his goddamn company. If this nigga want this shit done this way, it's gonna have to be done that way. Until that man pass on and go with the Lord, every nigga that get the head coaching job is going to have to make a concession somewhere.
Okay, pause
Did
right
y'all hear
there.
what Jerry
Pause
said
right there, and
yesterday?
I'm gonna let you take it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, salute to the people who turns it down. Because if you go in here and hand that man over your fate, hand that man over your reputation and everything you didn't work for, and you know you gonna fail because you can't work with him, that's on you, bro. You signed the dotted line, man.
Nobody
You
thinks
a
they're going to
grown man.
fail, landlord. That's
Yes,
the
they
thing.
do.
They don't
Yes,
think
they
they're going
do.
to fail.
Man,
Mike
they know
McCarthy,
damn well
Mike
they gonna
McCarthy
fail
ain't
coming
take
here with
this.
Jerry.
Mike McCarthy ain't take this goddamn job. Think he was going to fail, nigga. He said, "I'm a Super Bowl winning coach."
He knew
And-
he was gonna fail because
He didn't
got
know.
force-fed Kellen Moore. He knew that shit wasn't finna work.
Man, that man did not know that shit. That man probably had faith, and he came close to succeeding.
I might give you some hubris of just being a dope ass nigga. You might feel like you can
There's
do
not
it.
a nigga in the world in
You
the
might
NFL
feel like you can
that
do
feel
it,
like
but-
they can't do it.
But you still have to be held accountable for taking on that responsibility though.
Yeah,
You
he gonna
signed
be
the
held
contract.
accountable.
I'm fine with taking on
But
responsibility,
landlord, I
but I'm
think
just
this
saying
what's going
niggas ain't come in here thinking they gonna fail.
I think it's a mix up between both of y'all. Like I think, and y'all agree with this, that I think Dallas is a place where you have to earn your rope. So like Mike McCarthy earned his rope back from Kelly. You feel me? So Jerry go always feel like he the smartest in the room. You gotta show that you smarter than him. You feel
gotta
me?
figure that shit out some kind of way.
So like, and I think that's what happened. That's why I kept asking y'all, have y'all heard what Jerry just said? Jerry just said yesterday, I did a video on it this morning. He said that I'm very disappointed in the structure, and that had to do with me. That's directly pointing at me fucking up what Shotty was trying to do. And he owned it. He said it yesterday. He said it. I was shocked because Jerry owned stuff, but he never said it's the structure of how we do things. That's the first time I heard him say that, bro. You feel me? So to me, that's like him looking at everything in hindsight, and he was like, to me, saying, shit, like I never should have put Eberflus under him. I should have just trusted him. You feel me? Because what they did, in my opinion, is they treated Brian Schottenheimer like a kid. They treated him like a baby. Like, you're a head coach, but you're a new head coach. Let's go get a veteran coach that was a former head coach, put him under you that can
hold
help
your
you,
hand.
that can hold your hand. And that's why if you go listen to Eberflus' first interviews, he was even saying, I'm here to help Shotty with my head coach experience. It's probably don't go sit your ass down. But now after all this played out, Jerry looking at it like, ooh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did him like that. So I hope, landlord, that Brian is gonna get more rope based on the job he did this year.
This is what I want people to understand, like the metaphor why I'm getting at. What it is, of course, I understand most people probably wouldn't want to turn down a job like that. I get that. But what I'm saying is, it's almost the same decision that the players have to make. You gonna go over here to the Tennessee Titans. Let's say you George Pickens. You want to go over here to the Tennessee Titans with a rookie quarterback where you probably gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna fail over there in Tennessee. The chances of you being successful or being the player that you're capable of being are very slim. Or would you take a pay cut to stay in Dallas? Like, okay, you might want the bag. Everybody want the bag, right? Everybody want all the money they can get. But if you smart, you probably like, if I stay in Dallas, I might take a little cut now. But on the back end, I probably end up being a way better player, way more respected player, and have the type of career that I feel like I deserve. It's the same thing in the coaching staff, bro. If you take this money now, okay, I'm going to take this job. It's the big Dallas Cowboys job, but I'm probably not going to be able to flourish like I want to dealing with him. I know this, but I don't want to give up on the job. Oh, maybe I should wait my turn, because y'all act like coaches don't wait on jobs. Is this not true?
They wait on jobs
okay,
sometimes.
Coaches wait on jobs. They be like, well, I ain't finna go over there to no bad situation and be out of coaching in 2-3 years. You know that. Then your name that got crapped on. You not looking like a good candidate no more. You're going to have to wait a whole nother time period for you to get another opportunity. This is all I'm saying, bro. You had the right to say no, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And to your point, bro.
I'm going to let you go, then I'll respond to that.
I'm going to be quick. Mike McCarthy said no. Mike McCarthy did exactly what you're saying, bro. Like when in the offseason, when he was waiting on an extension and they was playing these games and put it on a prove-it deal, right? They came to Mike McCarthy talking about, we gonna put Jason Witten under you. Mike McCarthy said, we stopping this interview right here. I'm gone. And it was done because he was like, nah, winning is important to me. And he put winning over that money. Because, see, think about what Mike McCarthy turned down. He turned down a guaranteed bag with an extension. And we ain't talking about small money. When you get a head coaching extension, we talking about M's. Mm-hmm. We talking about 7. We talking about 6 zeros.
He's saying the environment wasn't worth it.
He saw the environment wasn't working to the LandLord point.
But he had to be in the environment to see that it wouldn't work, though.
Yeah. I'm with it. But I'm just saying that, but LandLord, I see what you're saying in terms of at some point you got to put your foot down. And then putting your foot down, I think, is what made Jerry even the way that he is. Because, see, all of this and this apology that Jerry did yesterday, it starts from Mike McCarthy. It does, because, see, getting Eberflus was because he was cleaning up the ball drop of losing Mike McCarthy. So he scrambled and got Brian, but then he also scrambled and got Eberflus. So he paying for that decision of playing with Big Mike.
Mm-hmm. Cuz said, what up, just catching up. We'll listen back. Thank you for the love, B-Bird.
Salute, B-Bird.
Salute. But to my point, man, I don't think there's anybody, not in this business, that go into anywhere think they're going to fucking fail. Like, to play in the NFL and to coach in the NFL, you have to think that you that motherfucking nigga.
Yeah.
Nobody goes in here thinking that they a failure. They would not have gotten to the NFL.
Think you play enough.
Yeah, you would never have gotten this far in life to even have the opportunity to coach in the NFL if you thought you would go somewhere and fucking fail.
Right.
Like, people turn around bad programs all the time. That is part of coaching.
Right.
Some people do think they gonna fail, bro. Well, I'll say this. Maybe hold on. Maybe not. Maybe that ain't the best way to say it.
Right.
What's the best opportunity? That's really what it is. Of course, you probably think you can. If you that dude, if you him, you probably feel like you will do better than anybody else. You feel like you got a shot to do it better than anybody else. But common sense will tell you, it's still hierarchies in these opportunities, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, we not crazy. Would you want to go play with Dak Prescott or goddamn any old regular old body? Which one would you want to do if you're a wide receiver?
You want to play with Dak Prescott.
That's a better opportunity. That's all I'm saying. I'm not acting like you just going to say, I'm hopeless over here. It's nothing I can do. Nah, it's just common sense, logical, better opportunities. Like, of course.
And in the NFL, where are the better opportunities at? Well, you describe like a coaching space. When you're a coach, you want to have, you want to have the franchise. You want to have some players already in place. You want to have some cap. Dallas Cowboys, for the most part, has been a pretty good coaching destination for as long as they had Dak Prescott. You come in with a top quarterback, was one of the most important positions. Normally, you have some draft capital and shit. Like, why would the Dallas Cowboys, outside of Jerry Jones' whole ass, not be a good destination as a coach? And if I'm coming in as a coach, like, hell, I probably feel
be that bad. That's what you thinking. You thinking like it can't be this bad.
Like, he ain't gonna do me like that. I ain't like that, nigga.
It's a lie. It's the truth,
yeah,
bro. It's the truth, though.
And that's why I just said, LandLord, and here, everybody feel like they the one that can tame her, dog.
Everybody, like, I can change.
Now, y'all know I'm foul.
She got 4 babies.
I
got 4 babies.
You gonna think you that one.
You think
you that one. That's
all
I'm saying, Land, because you ain't said nothing wrong. Because I don't want niggas to think that LandLord crazy. He ain't saying shit wrong.
Like, perfectly kind of in the middle every time to me, bro. it's some truth to everything both of y'all.
I can't
saying,
get
bro.
mad at that because I
Yeah.
know I'm a dude that got that
that
ridiculous confidence.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad. I see what he's
I
saying,
can
but it's
claim
just
Jerry.
like, yeah.
No, you can't.
You think you can until you really see, like,
Until
dang,
you
like,
in
I
there.
thought it was just this and this and
Nah,
this, but it's
she
really
just-
this,
She
and that.
toxic, dog.
She toxic, y'all. Like this
I can make her not go to the club no more. That's
You-
what everybody think.
You baby
Nah,
dad,
bro.
you baby daddy number 5. Them other 4 niggas.
Yeah, you baby daddy number 5. You thought. Oh, I ain't gonna be the one shooting.
Shit.
Why you think the mother folk did?
You couldn't escape, nigga.
It had to be something promising about
In that
it.
moment,
It was a rap.
you just go for it.
Cuz
That's scary, bro.
Coaches take this job not knowing how bad the Joneses' grip on this team really is. Once they find out, they just trying to keep getting paid. Man,
Yup.
but to your point,
Come on.
Mike did at least leave. Bill
Yeah, Mike did leave.
Parcells did leave. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like some folks come in, take the job and realize this shit is just not gonna work. So I feel cuz, but
Dan Quinn did too.
Niggas do see it and like, you know what?
Dan Quinn
It was
did
cool.
too.
I'm gonna try to do it, y'all.
Dan Quinn.
If you're a smart man,
Al Harris tried to leave. Then they gave him a bigger bag and a job title. Joe Witt said, "I'm cool." Like Joe Witt
didn't even want to interview.
He
See,
didn't
they
even
wanna-
want to
He didn't want to
interview.
interview.
But y'all saying, not y'all, but some people up here saying like LandLord is crazy.
Nah.
It's an option to say no, bro.
Yeah,
Real
no, I'm
talk.
feeling you,
It's
yeah.
You got an option to say I'm
No,
good.
yeah,
if you
it's like, I'm
you
good.
dope enough, if you feel like you that dude
Yeah.
that you can pull it off, I gotta hold you accountable. I know the environment bad. I know it is. This is the environment we got to work with. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about that. Like, all I can do is hope that I can get a coach in here dope enough to pull it off. That's all I can hope for. That's it. And I think you got to be so good that you got to be able to overcompensate for all the toxicity that's in the organization and the crazy moves that he might make. You got to be so dope that you can
gotta be
overcome
smooth.
all that.
Yeah, you got to be
You do.
smooth. Because I think Mike
It's like
McCarthy,
Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Ooh, well said. I think Mike McCarthy was smooth. I think Brian Schottenheimer's smoother.
I think he dope, man. I really like Brian, bro, but it's like I can't keep saying that he ain't did and that he an innocent bystander.
No,
I
he
told
not
I
on the
told
team.
boss.
Niggas
I
don't think
told
it's innocent.
Well, I told him, I said, man, if dude in the car when they spent on you,
Yeah,
he an enemy too.
that's right.
He is.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
care if he
see-
like, oh, my hands up, nah, bro. Because if I catch them, look, if I catch them and you in the car, you getting it too. That's just how it
Yeah,
works, bro.
and then see, this is where I'm with you, LandLord. This is where me and you dap up, and I'm not undapping it.
All right.
Like the fact that you sat in a meeting with Eberflus to let
I'll be
you
right
digs on some cover 2, bro.
Yeah.
You wild as hell for that. You know what I'm saying? To actually be in the meeting, like you got to get on digs on cover 2. It's like, and I know what cover 2 is, so it's like it's such an insult, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, it's a basic ass coverage, bro.
This man went to Alabama with Nick Saban.
With Nick
You don't
Saban,
think
and-
he know what cover 2
and
is.
you acting like, and then you also trying to oversell cover 2, like, cause it's like, it's going down in Twitter right now. Like Lou is not playing no games, but y'all need to go check.
I
this.
seen Bobby Belt talking crazy to Lou. Lou had went off on him.
Oh, he responded to him
Mm-hmm.
because Lou is laying into his ass, and Lou is right.
He talking about some he trying to do some semantics type bullshit. Like, man, you
'Cause
you
they-
know how they always want to
they
have
wrong,
the
bro.
intelligent, want to act like they more intelligent than you.
Nah,
Just
hell
because you might have mistyped or something. Like,
Yeah,
man,
but
get your
now,
goof
cause see
ass
what Bobby Belt is trying to say is he trying to say that Diggs supposed to have picked up the wheel route, and it's like you don't.
That
know.
ain't true.
That ain't true, bro.
Yeah.
It was a threat in his flats, bro.
Yeah,
When somebody enter your flats, you supposed to pass that off to the safety dog.
he did exactly what he's supposed
He
to
did
do.
exactly what he's supposed
It
to
just
do.
don't look right if you looking at it with a naked eye.
Yeah,
You
with
don't
your
know no
naked
better.
eye, it looked like he got beat
I
because
told
people don't
him.
understand the coverage.
Man, it was
I
cover
told
2.
him, look, if you look at how Diggs moved, you can tell what he did.
I said the same thing,
He-
bro.
Hold on, wait.
I said the same
I
thing. The way
gotta
that
tell
he
y'all
jumped
this.
off of him, I knew it wasn't man. I said that's cover 2, bro.
I gotta tell you this, man. 'Cause I got tagged in some shit. They're really pushing a narrative right now and they said it was on Diggs. They got. I'm gonna just tag you in the shit so you can see the shit.
But the safety rolled the other way.
Man, listen, it was cover 2.
It was cover 2, bro.
He had the safety had the deep third, bro.
No, the deep half.
Well, the
Yeah,
deep
deep
half.
half.
Yeah.
Deep
Diggs ain't have no responsibility there unless they gonna try and lie and say it's cover 4. But it looked like cover 4. That looked like cover 2 to me.
Yeah, that looked like straight cover 2, bro. It was cover 2.
What
Cover two.
then the corner on my life, the corner passed him off on the other side unless it's cover 6?
I don't think unless it's cover 6.
The corner did exactly what Diggs did on the other side. But the other safety actually did his job.
Yeah,
Got over top.
Real talk.
yeah.
There were more threats on Diggs' side. That's why the play worked.
And you supposed to split them.
And I said, that was a great play design.
The safety supposed to split the 2 verticals. So like if they streaking downfield, you supposed to get in the middle of them.
So you can break on either way.
So you can
with
break on the ball,
Yeah.
right? So
That
you
was
play
a
the
great
ball.
play design, bro.
It
That's
was a
what
good
some
play
people
design too.
missing on
And
that. That was good.
and that's another thing too. A lot of people don't know. Diggs told the whole truth. Like when they interviewed him, and he said his holes in cover 2. It is, bro.
Yeah.
Like Eberflus trying to act like it ain't no automatic holes. Now it's even deep shot holes.
The cover 2, the whole shot.
It's the whole shot, bro.
That's why cover 2 is susceptible to the smash concept, because you're going to have somebody holding the corner in the flat, and then the corner right behind it going to be open because it's going to be in between the safety and the cornerback.
And
now,
the great
it's an elite
OCs.
throw. Not everybody can make that throw, but Herbert, a gunner like Herbert who can throw on a rope, bro. Come on, bro. Like some dudes, you gotta challenge them, bro. You can't go up in there with no damn zone or no cannon on dude like
Then
him.
you think about it, you not really generating the pressure that you want to generate.
He go
So
ice
now
cream.
he got time to really just expose you on
Right.
the back end.
Yeah.
So this the real dope OCs. They understand how to stress those responsibilities. That's what people don't understand. Like if you supposed to guard the flat, I'ma send somebody to the flat, but I'ma send somebody slightly behind the flat to make you indecisive. Now you like, should I cover him or should I cover him? Now you done messed up your responsibility, and now I got somebody open on a deeper route. Like the good OCs know exactly how to manipulate this easy ass cover 2.
Yeah.
They know exactly what to do to stress out each responsibility. So you got to realize that it's easy work. Like if you dope at Madden, you know how to stress out cover 2. You know what I'm saying? If you dope at Madden, you know how to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know what a zone's supposed
You know
to go.
where the holes are, bro. Is what it is, bro.
Like real shit.
Yeah.
But I think what make big plays though, it be that small little indecisiveness when they make you decide who to cover in your zone. You see what I'm saying? Like your zone is right here. They have somebody going under your zone and on top of your zone. Like you like, I don't know where I need to be at. And that's an open player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they trying to change the narrative. Cause I ain't gonna say who and what right now.
Why
But
not?
I'm
They will
gonna
call
send it to
you out.
You know you right. Cause
They
listen,
just hate Diggs. Everybody do.
everybody did.
See, that's the thing, because
That-
people are righteous, bro. Like, I'm calling names now, like, for real. Like, Marcus Mosher, I called him out today. I called out Foots today, because Foots tripping, bro. He is tripping, bro. I'm saying that shit straight up. He tripping, bro.
I
Like,
gotta go see
goddamn.
what's
I gotta
going
go
on
look at
on
that.
You a
Twitter.
coach, and you over here talking about he's supposed to carry the goddamn wheel route. It's like, now, if you're a casual cat, you probably ain't gonna understand that. And then it's the worst thing. It's not even a wheel. A wheel comes from the back. That ain't no wheel. When it's coming from the receivers, it's 2 verticals. That's what's really going on. And y'all looking for a reason to blame Diggs, bruh.
Why they concentrated so much on Diggs when Revel was getting picked on?
Because a lot of these cats trying to be right, dog. That's what it come down to.
Listen,
It's
we
a
can
lot of
say
these
that.
cats. It's what I said a long time ago in the Book of Boss Ego Edition. And I mean this, bruh. If people, I always say this, never work for or work with somebody who bet against you. Because they go, most people, not everybody, Most people go try to be right on what they said about you. That's what's going on with Diggs. A lot of people say Diggs ain't interested. A lot of people say Diggs don't care. So they nitpicking him, bro.
They gonna look for anything.
They looking
to
for
solidify
anything.
that.
And then the same people that bet on Rebel giving them a pass. Oh, Rebel gonna be all right. He a rookie. Why y'all on Rebel ass? See, that type
And
of...
he's the one giving up big plays and shit.
He the one that was giving up
Man,
big plays.
almost every throw was going at him.
Now, they was clearly targeting Rebel.
They know he can't move, and they baptized his ass. Welcome to the league, my nigga.
Hen, do
And that's
something
what
for me
Lou,
real quick.
and that's
This
what
gonna
Lou
tell
just
everything.
called out
What's
Bobby
up?
Belt on, because Bobby Belt is doing something that look real weird. He putting them together.
Yeah.
He putting them together, saying when Revel and Diggs targeted,
Diggs.
now separate them.
Tell
Let's
me
I want to know what Diggs gave up and
By
what
himself.
he gave up.
Tell
by
me this
himself.
right here, Hen, because
What's
I
up?
know you the number guy. How many tackles did Rebel have? Because they was on his ass.
9.
I bet
He had
money
9.
he'd had
No,
bunch. He had a bunch of
he led
tackles.
the team in tackles. I'm already doing a video on this. So I already know he got 9 tackles. He led the team
For a
in tackles
corner
because they
to
were
lead
targeting.
you in tackles,
Right, they were
that lets you
targeting,
know
bro.
that he was giving up a lot of completions.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we not saying Rebel not gonna be good, but we also not gonna turn to what he doing.
I
And-
actually like Rebel.
And
too.
yeah, and this
He
is the
better than I
thing.
thought he'd be.
Rebel just shouldn't have been out there this early. That's the truth, bro.
He just premature.
He premature, bro. And-
Right.
but-
8 tackles, 1 assist. So it's not even like he running in gang tackling in running situations.
It was
This
all
is-
solos.
they were targeting him, bro.
Hey,
and we were saying,
and the
we
missed
were-
tackles. He would have had more than that if he actually could tackle consistently. He missed some tackles.
Yeah, he missed, and he been missing a lot. He been missing tackles for 5 games, bro. People just now starting to catch up to that missed tackles, bro. He been missing tackles. He also admitted yesterday. I'm gonna do a video on this. He admitted yesterday that brace fucking him up. He
I know
did.
it is.
He admitted. He said, "Yeah, I can't turn with that brace."
No, that what he said?
I swear, bro. I
Me
swear,
and
bro.
he said the same thing.
Bro.
When we seen them wide receivers make a cut, bro. And
It
I
was
seen
over
any
with.
wide
Bro.
receiver make a cut, he getting separation on him.
I got so much I was finna drop. I said I just ran out of time today, bro. Like for real, bro. Like it's so much that people don't know, dog. Cause all this stuff was coming out yesterday. I was just up, and I kept catching shit. Like, did you hear what he just said? He just said that shit, bro. And I swear people ain't catching it. Like Revel shouldn't have played this year, dog. They should have really just stuck with Diggs, right? Red-shirted Revel, let him get healthy, bro. You know what I mean?
But they was too petty for that. They would have had to say, "Okay, Diggs, you okay? We sorry."
Right.
They would have had to say, "We sorry, Diggs."
That's
Real
right.
talk.
That's right.
Publicly too.
Public.
Remember that. They would have had to publicly say, "Okay, we were just talking shit, bro. We thought we drafted some corners that could replace him right now, but we wasn't right." So they would have had to say that. But you know, Jerry and them is not finna admit they wrongs like that.
Hell
way.
no.
Hey, kid, if I send you something, will you be able to add it to the show? This shit funny to me, dog.
I should be able to send it to me.
All right, man, this shit funny as fuck. Diggs had me crying on this, dog. Diggs funny, dog. It's stuff I'm peeping that, like, Diggs is a funny cat, dog. Hold on, Rick. I'm gonna say this to you, dog. I just sent it. Let me know if you got it.
Where you sent it to?
I sent it to Gary.
When that man said he ain't like grits, bro, that let me do everything I need to know.
That let me know too. Why people
I ain't
act
gonna
like they
lie,
don't
bro.
get that,
He
bro?
do not like, cause I done been a guy that the coach didn't like before.
Me too. Me
And it
ain't
ain't nothing you can do.
It ain't
It
nothing
ain't
you
nothing
can-
you can do.
once he talk, he
It don't
talk.
matter how good you play.
It don't
matter
matter.
how good you act. It don't matter what you do. Like, they always gonna have it out for
Yeah,
you. There's nothing you can do.
they on your ass. See,
Once you get in the doghouse,
once
it's
you
over
in
with.
that, yeah, and see, people gotta know what it look like. See, I know what it look like. You know what it look like when they nitpicking you, bruh. The moment they said that we had a talk with him about cover 2, bruh, I said,
I ain't seen
I
it.
just seen
Where
it,
you sent
bro.
it to?
I sent it to Gary.
On my text message or something?
No, in your
Probably
inbox, your email.
Oh, there it go. It just now came through.
All right,
Okay.
check that. Pull that, bro. This shit funny as hell, dog. These gonna shimmy on the balls too. This shit funny, dog. Like, I see now when you know what's going on, you be like, I see what Diggs saying to these boys. And did because they asked him about cover 2 yesterday, and then Diggs did it the Negro way. He said, "What you talking about? The cover 2?" He said, "So what happened, cover 2?" And then he
He
said,
said cover 2 happened.
That's why that shit have me crying, bro. Hold on, bro. You got it yet?
Yeah, I got it. I should be able to add it in. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, man. And see, I'm putting y'all on the spot. That's how y'all do me. See, boys be sending me stuff like, put it in the show. Yeah, bro. But I know you know how to fly planes. I saw Henny fly these planes. He be flying the hell out these planes.
It don't matter how you feel about Diggs, though. I mean, he ain't got to be here. We seen him not be here the whole year. But we just want you to know that you're going to be needing a cornerback. You're going to be needing a couple of them. So, look, I just thought about it. Okay,
before we get off of Diggs,
tackle and corner. That's your picks right there. Next year.
Edge.
Can you see it?
I forgot about edge. Damn.
Yeah, we gotta handle edge.
We got a lot of holes in this.
I think we got 3 holes, 3 big holes, 3, 4 holes. I don't think it's that big.
You're going to need an edge, another linebacker. You need multiple linebackers.
I don't think linebackers that big. Not that big. I think if we can be average anywhere, I say linebacker. If we can be average, if I had to choose a place to be average, I would say linebacker. The reason being because ever since we got Quentin Williams, we've been top 2 in stopping the run. So I'm not making no crisis where we top in the league. I'm just not doing that shit. You feel me? And that's with average linebackers. So if you can be average right now with average linebackers and be number 2 in stopping the run, then I ain't really putting a bunch of resources on that shit.
Let me know when y'all ready to have this Overshawn conversation.
We can have it right the fuck now. We been had this conversation, me and you, so I don't know why you acting so did it.
Pull that clip first and then we go in there, bro. Please, bro. I gotta see this clip. That shit funny to me.
Ooh.
I got you.
You talking about because of the concussion?
Just always not available, man. Like,
yeah,
he always not available.
Yeah, we gotta say that about Tyler Smith too, bro. Not Tyler. Tyler Guyton.
Yeah, you better.
Because we trying to run off Steele, but shit, Steele play every game, dog.
There it go.
He don't miss no games.
You can see it this time, right?
Yeah, I can see it. You got it muted.
Yep.
You can't hear it?
You got to put it in the show.
This nigga got a fur on. You know he finna talk some shit.
I had screen shared it. Hold on.
He finna talk crazy.
No, you got to add it to your presentation. So you got to go to that add button, that plus button, and then add video. Did you save your video to your desktop yet?
I saved it to my download, so I should still.
It'll be in your download. So yeah, go to video, that plus, and then hit video, and then you'll be able to pull it.
Oh, okay. Well, there. I try to. Oh, I gotta delete one of these. Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, I know. You got too many in there. You got too many like proof. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
cause see, I got.
They give you 10.
I got shotting line on a couple of these bitches. I can just delete them. I ain't finna listen to none of this shit right now.
Oh,
listen, I defend the man in the name of fairness. He on thin ice, but
damn.
I told y'all niggas if it's not flush flukes, it's gonna be shoot shotty.
Oh no!
Boy, see, y'all know I'm pissed, bro. So take that with a grain of salt. I might not be as fast as I need to be in that moment because I was actually mad as fuck about this season, bro. Real talk. Like I ain't even gonna act like I ain't tripping. Like
you care.
I expect
What happened with last touchdown?
The cover 2?
Yeah.
Cover 2.
Okay.
It's cover 2. Cover 2.
No, we did it.
Cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2.
One more time.
The cover 2?
Yeah.
Cover 2.
Okay.
Salute the champ for the cash out too.
Cover 2.
No, we did it.
Cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2. Cover 2.
They ain't gonna like that shit. They ain't gonna like that, boy. They mad at him.
They
bro.
mad at him for that, bro.
They pissed.
And then he said what the cover 2. He should have got it right there, bro. He didn't get it. He would try to tell him.
Shout out to Jeff on my side too. On the
real one.
Shout out, man.
Let's have this conversation real quick because you know I gotta take my ass back to work.
Yeah.
That nigga don't ever be here. He's a part-time football player.
Man, relax, man. Bullet.
Overshawn?
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
This my problem though. I'm going off of how I feel about the player, man. I know Overshawn is talented, bro, but it's like you been gone most of the year, and then in the games that you available, you still find a way not to be available. Like I know concussions is not his fault. I understand, bro, but I'm just saying like you had a job that needed to be filled, right? And he's never there. I mean, I don't know what y'all want. Like, if your woman was hardly ever home, would you not be looking for another woman after a while? Like,
After a while.
it's things that you need, bro. It's things that you require her to do, and you know, it's a role that she fulfills in your life. Like, after a while, bro, if she's never there, it's like
That ain't your woman at that point.
you like, man, hold on, bro. Like, shit.
But you
I
can't
gotta
ever
do
be at
something.
home?
I gotta do something after a while.
All right.
You gotta move on after a while, man. Like, I remember, I'll never forget this, and it's gonna be real quick. My partner was a big Colts fan, and Bob Sanders was so dope to me. Bob Sanders was incredible as a safety.
He was.
But I just told him, I said, bro, Bob keep getting hurt. He keep getting hurt. I said, bro, listen, I guarantee you next year they gonna let him go. And Bob was still dope.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, they let his ass go. Because guess what? He was not there. It don't matter how dope you is, bro. After a while, you got to be there to be dope. You got to be playing to be dope, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The best
That's
ability
the most,
is availability.
that's the most important thing, bro.
Yep.
Like, how the hell you been hurt all your career, damn near, and then in the few games we supposed to been able to see you, you still get hurt.
Well, I say this, that it depends on what it is, right? Because there are sometimes people that have bad luck for a period, and then you kind of being injured based on your injuries, right? And then you settle in. Perfect example, Malik Hooker. That's a perfect example, bro.
Yeah, he beat the odds.
He beat the odds, bro,
Yeah, he
because and what happened with some of these injuries, and it's starting to happen to Diggs, is you injure one knee, you overcompensate with the other knee. So then you see what I'm saying?
He messed that knee up.
Yeah. So what's
Happened
starting
to
to
me.
happen? Yeah, it happens. It really does happen, and that's why you got to have the trainers that know how to keep you what they call symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Correct.
saying? They keep you symmetrical, so that meaning that your strength in your right leg is the same as the strength in your left leg,
And vice
because it's go overcompensate. So, but none of us has patience while people are going through that. That's the problem. Is the fans not gonna have patience for that? Like, I honestly feel like Diggs is one offseason away from being all the way back. I think if he go work with a track coach, right, and a speed coach, Diggs is gonna be right back to that all-pro level next year. But we ain't got no patience for it because we was the ones had to sit through one knee and then the other knee.
I agree with that too.
I'll say this before we get out of here. That is true, and you are right. It did beat the eye for Malik Hooker, but because those injuries happened, Malik Hooker was never the player he was supposed to have been.
Nah,
Malik Hooker
this
was
is true.
supposed to be a generational safety.
He was.
He was
dope.
the man. Remember, he was on that Ohio State championship team with Zeke.
No, he was dope.
They came out the same year.
He was way doper than what he is now.
Yeah, that man could move sideline to sideline. He was a
could.
ball hawk. He could come up and hit.
Yeah.
He can cover a tight end and running. He was gangster. And like he just kept having the debilitating
This
injuries.
is about 75% of Malik Hooker.
Yeah, this is
What
this
we
ain't-
got, we ain't got that.
Maybe 70.
Maybe
Yeah,
70.
yeah, he ain't nowhere near the player that he used to be when he
Because now
overcame
age
that.
then kind of caught up too.
Yeah, age now, just not having the same kind of explosiveness and bursts. You know, like we wouldn't be talking about safety if Malik Hooker with the same Malik Hooker. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want this for Overshawn, bro. I'm just trying to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Just be realistic about this, man.
F that. I'm gonna put y'all feet to the fire, then we're gonna go. Y'all giving Overshawn an extension or no?
Hell no.
At the right price.
I'm not. No.
What's the right price, boss?
Dirt cheap.
Give me a roundabout number. What's cheap in your mind?
Cheap, like right now, I'm extending them for like a Honolulu price.
Oh, okay.
I think, of course, if it don't move your wallet at all, you can just round up spare change and pay for them. That's different. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think the Cowboys been doing that for a while now. Like, we sign players that's mediocre just because they cheap enough. I don't like that. Because sometimes it's just like, bro, go get somebody good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what we did with Turpin. We signed Turpin because he was cheap and we liked him. and then now you get that level of play. You thought you was gonna get a whole bunch of more. You know what I'm saying? You looking to finesse, but then in the end you get finesse. Cause you thought you were finna get this phenomenal, productive player that you can use in all these different ways, but then in practice you didn't get that.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to shoot so low. Like, oh, you the bare minimum, we gonna sign you. Oh, you just get us what we need, I'ma sign you. Like, sometimes it's just not even worth signing them. Just go get somebody who's actually a better player, or just don't do it at all. In my opinion, like, I'm good. If you did do an Overshawn extension, like Cole Cowboy said, it'll have to be super incentive based.
Super incentive based. Time played.
You gotta play 10 straight games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Like, it'll be requirements all over that shit for me.
Yeah, but I gotta go. I ain't putting nobody out during the holiday season, but I do gotta get somebody moved in. So I appreciate
you actually doing a good deed this time.
This time. So I appreciate all my good folks for tapping in. Everybody that came through on every platform. Make sure y'all go support Boss Cowboy on YouTube. Make sure you go support LandLord from Alabama. Well, it's LandLord Sports now. He's a Diddy and shit. It's LandLord Sports on YouTube. It's HTM Sports on YouTube. Come sub for the love. The Dallas Cowboys don't love us, but we love y'all.
Thanks.
So, in the words of my big cousin, though, man, never look down because the star is up. Now, LandLord, we're going to have to rework them tickets. I didn't get a chance to call you big bro.
Yeah, we got to get this. We got to make sure we hit this time.
Yeah. All right, y'all.